Here's an old Kenworth, but it's got a grain box, but it's got sides on, so they used it for hauling silage. So what this has got for power, see if it's open. It's open, it's got a 13 speed in it, I believe. Here's a nice old Kenworth grain truck for somebody, or a silage truck. Actually, the tires are nice on it and everything. So there you go. It's even got air ride. I thought was old. It'd not be as old as I think. Here's a Caterpillar 324 DL excavator. Nice looking machine, actually. This one's we got the 322 BL, and it's a very good machine. But yeah, this is a nice little hoe here. Here's a nice looking Caterpillar D6D. This is something like our D6D right here. It's got a twin tilt dozer on it, angle dozer. Nice if they had dug the tracks on it. The pads are down on this cab, it's about 24, 26 inch maybe. They put new sprocket segments, which is a bit of a concern. The undercarriage is, I'd say, so-so on it. There's a little life in it, but that will need attention. Here's the cab somebody put. This nice old cat. Look how straight it is. These have the 3306 in them. This one is a direct injection 3306. This one's got a. It shows you can't trust these hours. But the serial number is 4X6766. So this would be probably like 81, 82, somewhere in there. Maybe in the later 1980. This one is direct injection 3306. It's not the free cup one. Ours is early enough to have a free cup in it. It's got a little 3-shank ripper on it. It's a real nice straight little cat, and it's got air conditioning on and everything. So there's a very nice D6D for somebody. Here are a couple of little log outhouses. So there you go for somebody. If you want to be really mean to someone when they're in there, just do that to them. Here's a 2388 Case IH combine. It's got a 2015 pickup header. This looks like a Victory Super 8 pickup on it too, or the newer one. I don't know if this is the case of the Victory pickup. Swathmaster pickup is what it is. It looks like a Victory. Oh, it's actually Case IH built one. Nice big combine for somebody. There you go. I'd consider owning one of these, actually. Here's an antique sewing machine. This is I don't know what year this is, but it's probably a century old or something, or so. This is a foot-tail operated Singer sewing machine. Here's some more caught grease here. See, it's not that bad. It's fairly tacky stuff. I wonder, with all the idiots in the world, if somebody wouldn't buy a tube just to use it as caught grease. I wouldn't put it past anybody. Here's a nice disc right here. This looks like a case disc by color. Who knows what it is? I'm guessing case Good Ellis Chalmers. Here's a vintage John Deere grain drill. Looks like a real good one. Looks really nice. Here's a John Deere dribbler for applying either grass seed or fertilizer or something like that. So, and this thing looks like it's been kept inside all its life, like the paint has not faded. There's a few rusty spots from getting nicked up, but that paint's not faded. That's been kept inside this dribbler. Here's a sickle mower. Looks like a 7 foot. It looks like a New Holland probably. He even took care and put a guard over it. It is a New Holland. He took care and put a guard over the knife, over the guard, so no one gets hurt. That's a good idea. Here's a 5-disc plow. Is in the Olson's, like the cleaner bars are broke off, but though it looks like that just happened, that looks like a fairly fresh break. It's not completely rusted. Here's a little disc plow or tiller. This is more of I think this is a tiller actually. That's a disc plow. The discs are too big for a tiller. I don't know what this is for manufacturer. Here's a pellet of implement seats. Here's a couple of substantial implement wheels of some kind. Here's some milk cans. Here's some Chevy parts. Chevrolet Apache with all kinds of neat stuff. Here's an IH-50 chisel plow. This one's a 9-shanker. Or actually a 10-shanker, so this is a 10-foot IH-50 chisel plow. Here's a little cabin that looks like in transit they lost shingles. A little kitchen area. It's wired for 110. Here you go. Here's your bathroom in here. It's got a toilet and a shower and a sink. It's got a panel box. Not against owning something like this. Have a quarter of land in the bush. You could have your own little getaway. So there you go. Lovely little cabin, and it's made a tongue and groove too. Very rustic. Here's a little cabin again, once again from Betcher Cabins. They do well. They build these things and sell to Olson's all the time through Olson, so they do a good job selling for them. Got a deer antler on the front door. This is all homemade, tongue and groove and cocked. It's got a little loft up there. Table here built in out of a piece of live edge. Neat little cabin. It's even got a ceiling fan. So there you go, real nice little cabin. Here's another one of these cooking outdoor kitchens. Got a table, a picnic table in it. They even have a loft in here. Got wooden. It comes with one of these little fireplaces, and they got wooden furniture. It's a nice little thing too for somebody. Here's a pair of 6200 grain drills. They're hooked together. They're on a transport. These are, so I think they're 24 footers. They're a pair of 12s. They don't have the grass seat attachment on them. Got the rubberized Packer wheels, and these are not beefy enough. You get this kind of thing with these, but the steel ones are better. But these work too. So there's a pair of 6200s for somebody. Here's a John Deere tiller, a real nice one. Set of white discs. An antique, I think this is a John Deere hay rake, it looks like it. Very nice, actually, very nice hay rake. Here's a Massey Ferguson shit spreader, a real nice one. The floor is kept good and everything. Here's a big offset disc. It takes a lot of tractor to pull one of these suckers. This is very unusual. It's a Kello built, but it's unusual. It's 3-point hitch. It takes a substantial tractor to pull this, and not many tractors back in the day that could pull this had 3-point hitches. Here in the States, yes, but here, like a 1066 with a 3-point hitch is virtually non-existent. Here's a rock picker, so you could have a rock picking good time. And here's a bale elevator. So there you go. Here's a John Deere 535 baler. Another John Deere 535 baler. 530 baler. A 510 baler. A Heston 956 baler. And the Heston 560 baler. So and here's a New Holland baler too. So there you go. Here's a 620 grain drill. It's got the grass seeder attachment on it, and it's got a drill transport for pulling it down the road. Here's an upper 10 grain drill with the grass seeder attachment. Here's a hay buster drill. This is a seeder of some kind too. Haven't seen one quite like this. Here's a number 10 grain drill, another one. This one does not have the grass seeder attachment, but if you're into end wheel drills, here's a couple nice ones for somebody. Here's a little drill. Looks like this is a Minneapolis Moline drill, and it's in pristine condition too. Like, this is a rare machine right here. You just don't see these every day. It's a little press drill, about 10 or 12 footers, so there you go. Here's a John Deere hoe drill. I think these two are together, and they got a hitch to hook them together. These are hoe drills. These are real nice shape too, by the look of it. Very nice shape. These are fairly new hoe drills, I think. Here's a John Deere. This one's a hoe press drill too, like the other ones. Yeah, these are 9450s, and I think these might be too. These ones have grass seeder attachments, and this one's got the transport with it, but I honestly, the other ones are obviously in better condition. Oh, these are 9350s. They're still, they're John Deere drills nonetheless, and people who are into green and want the press drill, this could be for them. Here's a little John Deere shit spreader. Missing a floor though. Here's a John Deere end wheel drill with grass seeder attachment on it. 8350 is what this is. So there you go. Here's this lot. Here's a belt pulley, a paper pulley. This is the size you'd use on a W4 or an H. It's got the bolts with it and everything. Here's a set of mower wheels. They look like international ones to me, but I could be wrong. Here's a nice big anvil. This is a real heavy sucker. I don't think I can lift this one. Davidson all steel. Solid. Okay. So there you go. Here's a whole bunch of cat fuel filters. These are for the old D8s, D9s, D2s, whatever. They're the cartridge type. The Caterpillar element stays pretty well the same. Some of the old ones use stock filters, but these are the cartridge type paper filters. So there you go. These will work on like a D8H or 14A or something like that. Here are a couple of well heads, pump jacks for water well. Here's a Cat 966D. It's got a nice, it's got a bucket, but there's no cutting edge on the bucket. It's just welded to it. It's got just 3 pins. It's not quick attachment. It's a nice bucket. These are about as big as the old 980s were, I think. Nice machine. Tires are down on it. This has got a little bit of salt damage. It's got air conditioned cab, I think. This has got the 3rd valve in it. That's a good thing. It's got so you can put a grapple on. These tires are better. So this is a very good Cat 966 loader for somebody.